minutes on a date, interview with the lovely Lauren Guilfoyle. So Lauren is the brand ambassador for us at Smart Clothing, and the reason we brought her on board was because I don't know how I seen your profile. I don't know if someone mentioned it to me or did we just come across it?
Social media these days.
But but we seen it and we seen that it was like obviously really positive and stuff, and that you seem to have a really good outlook on life, and you're obviously sharing that with people, which is great because social media can be full of so much negative stuff. So it was great. When we seen you, we were like, "Geez, this girl would be a great fit for us."
That's so nice to hear though, because I never would have been very specifically like hashtag positive, hashtag be positive, be happy. So it's nice that you picked up on that without me shoving it down your throat.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like sometimes people, when they try and be positive, they're a bit too positive.
Yeah.
To the point where kind of people see it.
It loses meaning early then.
Yeah, it kind of loses the objective of it. But we seen your stuff and we thought she'd be a great fit. So we got her on board as a brand ambassador. So you were our first brand ambassador. So it was great to have you on board. So how your whole kind of positive outlook on life and stuff, was that a conscious decision for you? Or was it just something that you always kind of had?
It definitely wasn't something I always had. I think through secondary school, through college, I was a completely different person. I'm actually preparing a talk for a couple of weeks' time, and I'm going to call it "My Life Started at 22" because I think the year I finished college, I moved to Dublin, started to live on my own. I was fending for myself, got a car, and things just changed. I had to grow up, yeah, exactly, and I had to, I suppose, just figure out the world myself. Up until that point, everything kind of not handed to me, but
it's all scheduled out for you.
Yes, exactly. Going home to mommy and daddy at the weekend, and them giving me money to do whatever, which meant that there was also a bit of tied down.
Lauren was a very spoiled child.
No, I wasn't. So I think that year was huge for me. I figured out exactly what I wanted to do, what made me happy. And looking back now, I kind of wish I'd figured it out at 16 or 17 because college would have been so much better had I known kind of exactly what makes me tick, what makes me happy.
You would have been just going with the flow of what everyone else was doing.
Yeah, exactly. I was trying to fit in with everybody else, definitely all through college. Kind of, and there was elements of me, like I don't drink, but I used to go out and be out at 4 or 5 in the morning because everyone else used to do it, whereas now I'd be home early and up and going for a walk, and like that fulfills my happiness so much more than being out in a club till 4 or 5 in the morning, but all my friends are doing it, so... Yeah,
well, this is the drinking culture in Ireland. Like,
it is, absolutely.
Especially when you go to college, you kind of have to slide and fit in with that straight away.
You do, exactly.
That's what I thought,
well, like, there was nothing to do with it at college, not in my group of friends anyway, there probably was, but I just didn't know. So I happened to slide into that, exactly as you said, and just kind of the fear of not fitting in and not being with the cool people or not being friends with my friends, because that's what they wanted to do. I didn't necessarily want to, but I wanted to be their friend, so that all changed. I think at the time, like I moved away to Dublin on my own, knew very few people up there. I lived in an apartment of my own for 3 months in South Dublin.
You learn a lot about yourself too.
Exactly, and I really figured out that I'm a complete introvert, which I think only after starting to realise. An awful lot of my friends aren't, so that can be tricky to balance at times, and maybe we'll talk about that later. But yeah, I had an awful lot of time to spend on my own, so I had an awful lot of time to figure out what I want to do, and what makes me happy, and what doesn't make me happy. So yeah, my life started at 22, I think.
So that's when you decided to kind of look after yourself and put yourself first.
Exactly. Well, I don't think it was a conscious decision. I just found myself becoming very happy. And a couple of factors. It's kind of stupid to say, but getting a car made me very happy. Not because it was a car, but because I could now hop in the car and drive to Lahinch and not need to want to be brought by someone else, or to go and I love going for a walk on the beach, or I could go climb a mountain in Waterford like I did a few weeks ago, and I didn't have to wait for someone else to be like, okay, I'll go as well. I could just go. So I think that was a really, really big factor. So yeah, an awful lot changed. I don't think it was conscious, it just happened.
I don't think it is a conscious decision sometimes for people.
No,
I don't want to sit down and say,
so you're going to be happy.
Yeah.
I think no, you can't do that.
But for some people that get stuck in a negative cycle, And it can happen like just as easy. Do you know, you're saying you found yourself being more happy when you finished living on your own and stuff. For some people it can be the opposite. It can be, that's when a negative cycle starts. So a lot of the time for me, that's when stuff got tough for me, was when I finished college. And that's when I started getting really bad anxiety and stuff, which was a weird time, because that's the time where you're supposed to go out in the world, and that's the time where, you know, stuff's supposed to come together for you. So it was just a weird time, because I'd always think that, I always kind of had anxiety, and I always thought that the older I get, it'd just go away, that you'd figure it out. But that wasn't the case. So for me, it was like, it was actually saying to myself, geez, I actually need to make a change so that I have a happier lifestyle.
Well, I think that like you have to be cognizant of the fact that there's an awful lot of different personality types out there as well, and you know, what works for me might not work for you. And I suppose as well, like, I know you're saying you need to recognise that you need to make a change or whatever, but I suppose you need to just recognise that it needs to be a change. It doesn't need to be, I need to be extremely happy today because I was really sad yesterday. I think that's probably setting yourself up for failure as well. Like in my like in my career as a physio, I often talk about there's just gradual change. Like, what did you do yesterday? What can I do today that's just a tiny bit better? Not I tore my hamstring yesterday. Today I'm going to run a marathon. Like that's completely unrealistic. You're setting yourself up for failure there. But I tore my hamstring yesterday. Can I just limp pain-free today? You know, very small changes. I think that crosses the board really with an awful lot of things. I think for me, I might feel really just anxious yesterday, and I might feel like not the happiest person in the world, but today can I just change that a little bit, tweak it up, you know, make a small little change, recognise that I need to, but don't expect unrealistic results.
So it's all about kind of little small changes and getting
Absolutely,
get into a proper routine of things.
Routine is definitely one thing. I don't know, maybe that's a personality thing as well, but routine for me is major. Just back from holidays today, I can't wait to get back into routine.
Just stuck into it again.
Exactly.
No, routine's very important, like, especially just even in the mornings when you're getting up. For people that are anxious and stuff in the mornings, it's really it is good just to have a routine where you're getting up, you're just getting things done, and you're not kind of sitting around thinking about stuff.
To have a good start to the day is
jump
really
out of
important.
bed.
And I think a really big thing that I'm only after learning in the last couple of years is don't look at your phone first thing in the morning. Just be with yourself for the first while.
I'm trying to do that now as well.
It's hard to do, you know, because in our generation, our phone, like our Twitter is our newspaper. Like, you flick on and you want to see what's happening in the world. But I often hear an awful lot of people at the moment talking about kind of have your breakfast, do some form of physical exercise before you look at your phone. Starting to do that, it is hard, especially when your phone is your like alarm clock.
Especially because I use it just for work all the time now. So the first thing I do is I just check and see.
That's maybe because I know I've started to do it as well. Turn off notifications on like Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, because then like if they're not staring at you in the face, you mightn't go into those apps as quickly. So that's kind of a nice start to the day. And for me as well, another reason why I'm saying like my whole life changed at 22, my whole like lifestyle changed in that I went from like 9 to 6 in college to now working maybe 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. in a clinic. So my mornings changed hugely, so my morning routine changed hugely, and that took a good bit of getting used to. But at the moment I really enjoy it. I get up maybe 8 o'clock each morning, go to the gym, go for a walk, do some form of physical activity, and then I'm just buzzing for the day after the endorphins from them. So that was another lifestyle change that really positively impacted me, but it's a nice morning routine, I think. Get up and just have a bit of me time.
So you were saying you're doing physio? And you're doing loads of other things by the looks of your social media. How do you find the time to juggle everything and not get too stressed about what's going on? Or do you like being busy all the time now?
I love being busy. I cannot stand sitting down doing nothing. I'm of the mindset that I have nothing tying me down. I have no kids, I have no boyfriend, no husband, no nothing. I can just go and do whatever. So I might as well make use of that time now than in 10, 15 years time. I don't have that option. I also like being really active, so I'm like, I haven't been to that place in West Clare, or that place in Kerry looks fab, so I'm going to hop in the car and go.
Take as much stuff off the list as you can.
Exactly. So I really like being busy. Again, as I said earlier, I'm a real introvert, so I don't mind being on my own all the time. I can drive from the very bottom of Kerry to Dublin and just be delighted because I can listen to my favourite podcasts, I can throw on my music, I can scream in the car terribly. Oh my god.
I think a lot of people that don't like spending time with themselves, is because there's something up. Do you know that kind of way?
Yes, exactly.
And like for me, I didn't really like. I hated spending time on my own. And that wasn't a conscious thing that I was like, oh, I need to go hang out with people. But
you have to go with your own thoughts.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of weird. But ever since when I was out in New York, I was spending so much time on my own, and that's when I really started to try and figure out what was going on with my mental health. And I started putting in a lot of work on you know, challenging my thoughts and seeing what was going on. So like that now, I think you have to be able to enjoy your own company.
I think that's really important. The happiest people in the world are the people that can just be happy in their own company, but then they obviously go out and meet their friends or whatever.
You need a social life too, like.
Exactly. But like being in your own, you can only talk to yourself when you're on your own. And unless you're really distracted, you're gonna be thinking all these thoughts in your head, and it is time to figure it out. And it is important to figure out. If you don't, you have to start with yourself before you can try and figure out the rest of your problems or the rest of everyone else's problems.
So, any advice for people that are kind of struggling to get out of a negative cycle? What advice would you give them to start, you know, implementing in their life just for more positive change and stuff?
It's probably two things. I think find the thing that you love to do.
Find your smirk.
Find your smirk, exactly. Like for me, that's exercise, and I know that's thrown around quite a bit in people that do have difficulties in mental health.
Get up and get moving.
Just get up and get moving. But that is hard to do when you feel terrible. You don't want to get up and go to a Pilates class or go for a run. Like for someone else, that might be picking up a guitar. Someone else, it might be get out a pen and paper and write. For me, that was exercise. So I think just to find whatever that is.
Get something that gets you out of bed.
Exactly, that you love to do.
You'll challenge yourself on it.
That you might not feel like doing, but you know, I've done this a million times and I always feel great after it, so I might as well just go and try and do it. So that'd be number one. Try to figure out whatever that is. You know, it's harder said than done, but just try it. See, look in your own life, what do you like to do? Can I make this a constant? I suppose make it part of my routine. Second thing, and it's actually something I've learned quite a bit from Blind Boy's podcast. Have you listened to Blind Boy's podcast?
I've listened to a couple of them.
He's taught me so much about psychology.
He's a smart guy, yeah.
Such a smart guy.
Smart guy with that bag.
Exactly. He's taught me an awful lot about cognitive behavioural therapy. Sounds like a very scary word, it's not. Basically about challenging your own thoughts. And that's something I definitely started to do even before listening to his podcast, but it's kind of Jesus, I'm actually doing something that's really helping me. I didn't even realise, and now to actually kind of see the structure that's actually ingrained in psychological theories.
So how would you do? Would you write that down, or cognitive behaviour?
I have sometimes when my mind is just boggled, I will get out a pen and paper. But basically, it's just taking a second. So I suppose if anyone's watching and don't know kind of the structure behind that, I'm the kind of person that likes structuring things. It's easy to follow, objective. But like Blind Boy talks about ABC. So some sort of activating event. So he gives a really good example because like it's happened 10 times over in my head. The activating event where you text a guy you like and he doesn't reply for 6 or 7 hours.
Do you want to drop any names there, do you?
There's too many.
Bob. Damn you, Bob.
But I was like, Jesus, he's after, like, he might as well have like read my mind when he was saying this. But like an activating, it could even be a friend that just hasn't replied for 6 or 7 hours. So that's the activating event. B then is the belief around that.
Where you start.
Okay, did he die in a car crash? Does he hate me so he just hasn't replied for 7 hours? He's no interest in talking to me. Exactly. But like even if it was a friend, okay, what did I do that she's not replying? And then C is the consequence of how you feel because of those beliefs. So then I feel shit. I hope I can smell. But like if you're coming up with all these really bad.
I was going to say you've got your 2 shoes. Go on, you can say what you want.
Like I'm coming up with like the most negative outcomes for one activating event, and then because of those negative outcomes, like someone dying in a car crash is obviously very bad, but the chances of them dying, really, really slim. So it's about going back to the very first thing and not getting texts back from 6 hours. Maybe they're at work. Maybe their phone died. You know, you have to stop and challenge the irrational thoughts of they died in a car crash or they hate me. You
so
know?
is that kind of where you swap the thoughts?
Exactly. That's where and even writing it down, and even writing down your irrational beliefs and thinking, that's absolutely insane, Lauren. That's not the case. So I started to kind of train my mind to do that inside of my head, but I think writing it down would be a help as well. And I've even started to do it with some of my friends. They'd say something, and then they'd say something completely irrational, and I'd be like, hold on a second, say that again, and they'd be like, okay, that sounds ridiculous, and then their mind would just switch like that. It kind of gets them out of that negative belief or negative thought system. So we're all programmed to kind of think the worst, and you have to train your mind to not think like that.
It's one of those things that the more you do it, the better you get at it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's coming so much easier. But it doesn't, I still kind of get these ridiculous beliefs, but I just take a second out and think, is that, what's the chances of that really actually happening?
When you know that it's a negative thought, when you know that it really is a negative thought, it's not going to serve any purpose. You kind of have to stop it and say...
But that doesn't, and the flip side of that is, you don't have to, flip it with a positive thought. Maybe there's a more rational thought, I suppose, and then being okay with that rational thought. Someone isn't texting, maybe they don't like me, but then I'm kind of going, but that's okay, because if they don't like me,
you're better off
without them. You know, it's not flipping it into, oh, they like me. But you know what I mean? It's just, I think it's the thought process, and that's what definitely changed me in the last couple of years, is I'm becoming much better at that. I'm not letting myself fall into those negative beliefs. And just accepting what is.
That was a big turning point. Well, I wouldn't say turning point, but that was something that really helped me as well. Was when I used to get really bad anxiety and stuff. Used to get around my friends as well, best friends and stuff, which was just weird. So if I was going to meet up with them, I knew that I wasn't in good form. So then I'd be like, oh, I'm going to be in bad form with this guy and all, and that's when the anxiety kicks in and stuff. So what I used to have to do, instead of having the thought of, oh man, this is going to be awful, I'm meeting him in bad form, you kind of change the thought to, geez, this is one of my best mates here, I'm lucky to have him as a friend, and I'm looking forward to meeting him. So you kind of just have to...
It's reframing your thoughts, isn't it?
So it's kind of putting it in a more positive perspective.
Exactly.
And it's putting it in a true perspective too.
Exactly.
So you're just not focusing on this kind of negative stuff that you're conjuring up yourself.
And I think that's where kind of writing it down, because if you see it in black and white, something completely off the wall, it's going to be very obvious when you write it down, and you don't have to write it down and keep it. Write it down and throw it in the fire and rip it up afterwards.
But it's so easy to get stuck in the negative cycle where you start thinking like that. And when you do start doing like that, that's when a lot of other mental health issues can crop up.
Exactly.
That's when anxiety and depression can kick in. So I think it's important to let people know that if you are kind of stuck in a negative cycle, and you kind of have this belief that, oh, there's something, do you know, you have that kind of thing, there's something wrong with me. I think you need to kind of step back and definitely educate yourself to know that when you are feeling like that, there's certain medical things going on as well. There's certain triggers.
Exactly. Hormone releases and whatnot.
Yeah, there's different chemicals and stuff. So you really need to educate yourself on what's going on when you if you do have a mental health issue.
Exactly.
And that makes a big difference. It takes it out of this whole idea of, oh, there's something wrong with me, to, oh, actually A, B, and C is what's happening. So I think that's a really important part as well, educating yourself.
Absolutely.
Stuff like that. So the blind
white podcast, it's fantastic. And everyone that I've said that to, they're like, oh, sure, he just sings worse outside. And I'm like, no, that's the rubber band mix. This is blind boy he has a master's degree.
He's very smart. Even the way he talks, he's so articulate, it's crazy listening to him.
To know a topic, you need to be able to explain it in layman's terms. And the fact that he has taught me about cognitive behavioural, he's also taught me about the masterpieces of Caravaggio back in the Renaissance that I don't have any interest in, but he makes it so interesting.
It's a mouthful.
But he frames it perfectly that it's so understandable. It's an hour a week every Wednesday. I built it into my routine. Wednesday morning, get a coffee after the gym, go for an hour walk, listen to Blind Boy, and I come off with buzzing. And he's a real mental health advocate. He's been through it.
Which is kind of the most important thing, I think.
I think it is, to have that understanding. He's been through it, and he knows that not everything that helps him is going to help everybody else. But all he can do is impart his own experiences. And if he can take something from it, great. But I've taken an awful lot from it. I definitely recommend it.
Cool. That's one to look out for some.
Definitely.
Blind Boy Podcast. Thanks, Mina, for coming to me.
No problem at all.
It was nice having the trip down to Ennis. Hopefully there's some tips in there that'll help you out. We'll definitely be doing some videos and stuff with Lauren again. So thanks for watching.